computer. Yes, please. All right, we're ready. We're here as members of the Rise Up, a Whole Body Experience, and we are just about to end our 12-week session. So I thought it would be really important for everyone just to hear from these lovely ladies, 3 of the 10 participants, just to hear their personal story and hear what they are taking away from Rise Up. So just to remind you, Rise Up is a body image course that I've developed. It's 12 weeks long. Each week we meet together. We'll do some yoga sometimes, do all sorts of weird things that I ask of people. Sometimes that's breathing, sometimes it's dancing. And then we will meet together to go over a workbook that's been created that dives into body image struggles, issues, and so much more. We also do weekly meditation, optional movement. We have a private support group in Facebook for our community where we just really put all things out there on the table. So yeah, that is in short what Rise Up is. I would love to just pose a couple questions, and these ladies have volunteered just to pop on and tell us what's going on. So our first question for anybody who wants to answer it is just really briefly tell us a little about your body image journey or struggle.
Don't go first so there's not awkward silence.
I think we're all used to going first, so we're like, let's let some go.
Right, we don't want to be like, listen to me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, Meg, I'll call on you. Go ahead.
Okay. My body image journey has been long and roller coasters. But I feel I'm at a definite like high point right now with how I feel about my body. My birthday is Thursday. I'm going to be 39 years old.
Woo.
Yes. And I feel more happy with my body and happy with myself. It's not just my body, it's the inner part of my body, not just the physical part. It's everything. And since doing the 12-week journey, the 12-week Rise Up class, I have noticed just a huge difference in my just overall emotional well-being. I'm happier, I'm calmer. I still have panic attacks. I had one today, but I got through it and I'm here and I'm okay, you know? I just feel better about myself and about life and everything in general.
So good. This is how we acknowledge each other when we feel something deep in class. So yes to Meg. Thanks for sharing that. Anybody else want to speak to that?
Okay, I'll go. So, I don't remember a time where I didn't have body image issues. I'm sure there was a time, but I don't remember it. It's something I've always struggled with, and I think having kids and health issues and stuff just exacerbated it because it's just like more and more things that I'm dissatisfied with myself. And I think the thing that I just appreciate so much about our group is just the fact that it's so easy to see how lovable everybody else in the group is. I mean, everybody that talks to me just like, oh, you're so amazing. How could you not see that in yourself? How could you ever criticize how beautiful and wonderful and amazing you are? And yet we all go home and tell ourselves the polar opposite, I'm so fat, I'm so ugly, all that. And I think it's just been so good for us to have that community of we're all working through our crap together. And to see we all have the same insecurities, or even if it's not the same, similar. And that like really, we really are all beautiful, amazing people, and we don't need to be so hard on ourselves.
Yeah, I'll speak on that too. So kind of piggybacking off similar, I've had a lot of highs and lows in body image journey. It's gone a lot of different ways, and mid-COVID was when I saw about Jen's Rise Up group, and I was like, wow, like, yeah, I'm struggling right now. Like, wow, I just want to love where I am. I don't want to always try to feel the need to be changing who I am and how my body is. And I feel like that's my biggest takeaway of right now, is that I'm getting to a point slowly after 12 weeks. It took a lot of work and a lot of like openness to changing my thoughts, but that I feel like I'm who I am and I'm good. Like I feel comfortable in my skin. I don't feel like every day I'm roller coastering of like, I love myself, I hate myself, I love it. Like I'm just finding this peace and this comfort and this ability to just like pause in my day and recognize that like, yeah, maybe nothing about me is perfect and that's okay, but look how far I've come and look how many good things my body can still do for me. And I feel like I didn't have the ability to do that naturally before.
Oh, yes.
All right. You guys are, can I just pause to acknowledge, like Roxy saying that, all of you have all done hard work. And these 12 weeks went so fast. It blows my mind how fast it went. And the amount of change from A to B, and to see this light inside of each of you is just so amazing. So proud of each of you. Question 2, I guess you kind of answered a little bit of both, like the before and after, but why don't you share with us your favorite section or favorite thing that you learned during Rise Up?
Me first. I know exactly what I'm going to say. I feel like I live in a generation where we're like, self-care, pay $300 for my hair, self-care, pay that, and like, we went through a section on self-care, and that self-care really sometimes just means stop, pause, listen to your body. And before I didn't get what listen to your body means. Like I lived a schedule that was just bam, bam, bam all the time, and that's great, but I didn't get what listen to my body meant, and like how I could know that my body wanted different types of exercise or movement, or like just stopping to take like 5 deep breaths. Like I didn't recognize those things before. And Jen gave a lot of like self-care methods that reach different parts of your body, like mind, soul, and then physical. And recognizing that like self-care is not just like pamper yourself at the salon. Like that was so important and moving for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
girl.
Yeah. I was going to say for me, the part we did about limiting beliefs was really, really huge for me in the vision mapping thing that we did. It helped me to like write it down and see what was really holding me back. And it all came down to fear for me. Fear is the thing that holds me back from everything I have ever wanted and ever done. And you taught us how to let that go. And I have been trying to let go of my past trauma, my past hurts, those things for years in therapy and things like this. And this helped me to really find physical ways to let it go. And doing that, I emotionally let it go. And I literally feel free. And just, yeah, it's been huge for me. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
We celebrate that. We do a lot of celebrating in this group of the more that we celebrate each other, the more that we're calling that in for ourselves. And it's such a fun thing to support each other in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think for me, I think it was the first lesson, Jen. So you just hit the ground running with that one was, I think it's human nature that we, from the moment we realize that we have some kind of image of ourselves, we're looking outward to find out how we should feel about ourselves. And so, like every girl, magazines, Instagram, all the different voices telling me what I'm worth and, what would make me more worthy. And just to realize, like, who's benefiting from that? I'm not. They are, the cosmetics industry or whatever. And so I think like the biggest change for me has just been I'm not at a point where I am so confident in my self-worth that I determine that. But I am at a point where I'm determining who I listen to. And so instead of looking at fitness magazines and thinking, oh man, if only I had those abs, I would feel better. If only I could do this. Now it's more, I stopped following those pages and I'm following pages that encourage me to be who I am without changing myself. And that has been just a huge change for myself, that I get to decide who I listen to. And that has really helped me find a positive self-image of myself.
Yeah. All right. Last question. We'll wrap it up. What would you tell anybody that's listening, or something that you would share with your best friend? What do you think they need to know about this course?
Do it.
Do it. Yes. I tell my friends that this was not about dieting. This was not about losing weight. This was not about the numbers. This was about how you feel and living your life how you feel good, like moving your body so that it feels good, doing things that feel good for you. It wasn't about, there was no pressure, there was nothing like that. And I just accidentally can do a plank now. It wasn't like I went into it that way. I can now. I physically feel better, emotionally feel better. Just, it's been good all around.
Good stuff.
Your question made me cry. I wasn't expecting that, so I just want to go so I can quit crying. I have 3 girls and a boy, and I'm already already feel so in over my head trying to help them navigate the world that they're growing up in. And I knew that I couldn't help them see the beauty in themselves if I couldn't see that in myself. So like for me, my biggest motivation was I got to get my crap together because I have little kids watching me, and I don't want to just tell them. I want to model and be an example for them. If you have any, even if you don't have kids, but if you have kids, like you need this. You need to do it for them so that you can show them they're in such a competitive, judgmental world, and they need somebody that is confident in who they are with their flaws to help them figure out how to not hate themselves. Yeah. So thank you, Jen. Really appreciate it.
Wow. I don't want to cry now. I don't know how I can follow that up. That was so emotional.
I know, me too. I want to cry. Sorry.
Okay, well, yes, just as I said, 1, do it. Just because it's amazing for you, and I am a better, more well-rounded person after doing this. And I would say that throughout this whole group, I talk to my best friend on the phone every day, and I always talk about how it's like it starts in here, and it's not like, oh, we're going to work out and we're going to eat and we're going to do all these things, and then that's going to make me love myself more. Like, nope, it starts in here, and I found so much more out about myself and let go of so many things that, like, we even had a section on trauma, and like let go of things that I didn't realize were kind of holding me back and stopping me. And now I can be free from and grow from, and so.
Yeah. Yes.
Guys, you are rock stars. And again, you did so much hard work. This was you digging in and really just choosing yourself. And that is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. Thank you for sharing your stories. And you said it better than I ever could have. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.